Já bem-vindo a este especial Futebol de Porto dentro de poucos momentos. Vamos então acompanhar a conferência de imprensa do técnico do Futebol de Porto, Francisco Farioli, na antevisão do jogo da jornada 7, que leva os dragões de Arouca para o Municipal de Arouca amanhã às 8 da noite para encerrarem esta jornada 7 da Liga Portuguesa de Futebol. Temos indicação de que poderá estar para muito breve, o vencedor do técnico da Liga do Futebol de Porto.
Bom dia a todos, bem-vindos à conferência de antevisão jogo com o Arouca. Começamos com o Porto Canal.
Mister, it's an important day for the club. I believe that it's an important day for you too, but tomorrow is a game in Arouca. I would like to ask you, how do you prepare this game in a few days, and what Arouca do you expect in tomorrow's game?
But, about the important day, of course, yesterday was the anniversary of the club, so I think it was a very nice ceremony with some members that they got a very particular and special present for the 75 years of being member of the club, as well. Something that for the president was really important, it was to build also the foundation, so to implement as well social project and everything that is around the football, but is important as much as football. So I think it was definitely a very important day. But of course now it's time to go with our mind in the game of tomorrow night, and we have to be ready with everything. I already mentioned, in my opinion, the qualities of Arouca. That is one of the most interesting thing to watch for what they do on the ball and off the ball. I really I really like the way that they do the things, so a lot of respect for what they are doing, plus the fact that I was checking a few numbers, and the coach Vasco has a very good track record against Porto, so we have to be even more ready. It looks like he has something wrong with the club, so we have to be ready for that.
Hello, Mr. Farioli. Good afternoon. Let's talk about the opponent. Arouca's team has shown a lot of problems against opponents with a high pressure profile. They lost by 6 against Sporting. They've shown that problems against Casapi as well, in my opinion. Are you expecting some changes on their way of play because of that?
I have, let me say, a completely different opinion in the way that with Sporting, before the red card, the game was very tight, with a lot of moments where they generate things. They were very brave in the way that they approached the game with the ball and off the ball, with moments of man-to-man situation going to press Sporting. After in the season, there are moments, episodes, and many other things that, of course, could change the dynamic of the game. But as I said, I truly believe Arouca is one of the most interesting team, at least for the proposal that they have, that's why it's already a few days that I'm keeping alert everybody about what we are going to face tomorrow.
Only team among the best in Europe that has conceded only one goal so far. Not conceding is the first step to winning, as we know. What means to you, and is this something important to work on in Europe?
But, of course, it's good the fact of showing certain solidity and the capability, especially not to concede that much. I think last night in Salzburg was maybe one of the first game where we concede 2-3 big chances to the opponent. At the end, if we want to continue to do what we are doing so far, and I'm not just speaking about the results, but in general the performance, everything is about the hunger and the desire to do things, because what can happen and what should not happen at all is to get the feeling of satisfaction or feeling that things are easy, or that things are coming because of dynamics and good results are appearing on the way. No, it's not like this. 3 months ago it was very difficult to win one match, and now we should really be aware of the fact that if so far we are capable to get this type of results, is because of the work and the hard dedication that these guys put on the pitch since the 15th of July. Let me say, after the game of Salzburg and as well after Rio Ave and after Nacional, I was really upset for the game that we played, because I felt our standard dropped too much. What made me travel well from Salzburg to Porto was the training session of Friday morning, where I saw again the team that I know. There is one picture that is fantastic of Eustachio celebrating like a tackle or a goal that he scored, that is in the media, that the media put as a review of the training session. And for me, the highs and the celebration of Eustachio is what we need to keep with us every day, because at the end, if we want to have the celebration in the game day, everything goes with what we do in the training day.
Sic.
Boa tarde, Francisco. Miguel Torrão para a SIC. Does this calendar change against Porto wishes serves like an extra motivation or revenge to play and defeat Arouca?
No. There is no revenge against anybody. There is a journey. There is how to say, something that we have to prepare and to do just for us. There is no any type of revenge. There is no time to waste energies thinking about things around. It's just our path, our journey, where we want to go in all the competitions, knowing that of course there are difficulties, sometimes for the calendar, sometimes always for the opponent that we are going to face, and as I said, with a lot of respect, with a lot of attention, but definitely our mindset is totally in the next step in front of us, and the next step is tomorrow, has a name that is very clear, and is Arouca, and there is nothing more than this one.
O jogo?
Good morning, Mr. You had a training session in Salzburg that you mentioned before. Then you will give a day off to the players, and today you're going to have another second training session. How difficult it was for you to prepare this game with only two units of training session?
We are used to manage to prepare. Of course, when you play international competition, is a different rhythm, is a different schedule. Let me say, it's a different sport as well, because of course you need to be really capable to concentrate everything that you have in a few minutes on the pitch, doing even more maybe sometimes in the video. It requires a lot of attention for the players to be capable to cancel immediately what we did the day before. So basically it's just time to play, forget whatever is the results, and to reconnect to the next one. That's why, as I said, in the morning in Salzburg we were already preparing the game of Arouca. In the trip all the technical staff was already full gas analyzing and going into the details for Arouca match, and as well for the player needs to be the same. So the only variation that we had, it was to give yesterday a day off, but this one was already in the plan since weeks, when as soon as we got the calendar, because it was the only moment to split the 15 days in a row on the pitch, and that's also from today. I mean, the players are having lunch now. I wish they are having food, preparing the fuel for the game of tomorrow.
Bola. Hi, Coach. Francisco Sef from Bola. Yesterday, Jordan Anderson, that you coached in Ajax, said the many great things about you, and even said that you, as a coach, got his love back for football. Now we see Porto playing like this, 3 months after another kind of football here in Porto. And I ask you, what's your secret to get that love back for the game?
About Jordan, I think like it's not something really new. Like we respect and we love each other a lot, in the way that I love him for the player that he is, for the captain that has been with myself, and for the human being that he is. So in this part there is really nothing new. Of course, I'm really grateful if I could contribute with him, but in general with all the players, to give back a little bit of the passion and the desire that I have for the things that I do daily. But as I mentioned a lot of times, this type of dynamics and relationship in between human beings, it comes when you give something, you receive back a lot, and you give again. You know, it's always about this one. I think football is a very good metaphor of life in this way, and as much as you give a lot of time, not always, but a lot of time, you are going to get back what you deserve, or at least this is what I believe.
Jota?
Hello, Coach. It's Nuno Amaral, Jornal Notícias. I want to talk about William Gomes. He decided the game last Thursday. I don't know if it will happen, and he already said that he accepts well. But what's the argument to keep him on the bench if in this game? Do you see him like a secret weapon to the second half of the game?
He did really good in games where he entered. He did really good in games where he started. So William is a fantastic guy. He's a kid that he's bringing a lot of energy in the training center, on the pitch, off the pitch. So honestly, it's a big pleasure to have him around, and to have the opportunity to use his talent, you know, for the team. So he's a player that is going to help us. He already helped us with very relevant goals and performances, and I truly believe he will keep doing. He will keep growing, and he's a fantastic and very important asset for us and for the club also as a value.
Record para fechar?
Luís Sousa, Record. Two questions, please. First, were you surprised by the way of the team has received by the fans at the airport on Friday? The reception of the fans?
So let's say it's a 50-50 because it happened to travel once when we left to the training camp, and we had the same reception as well without doing really nothing. And let me say also this time we got a very warm welcome back after doing something, but let me say doing nothing because of course the journey is very long, but this one says a lot again about the passion of the supporters. I was reading before that tomorrow we will have the stadium that will be full again with all the tickets for our supporters that are already sold, that we have the highest attendance in Dragao in terms of percentage in the league. So it says a lot about the passion of the city. It happened to me honestly going around the few times that I have time to go around with my family to see a lot of Porto jersey around the city, and to be fair, this is fantastic. And of course, we try to work to have this one every day more, but this one can come just if we are able to prove ourselves every day, you know. And to really keep away any feeling of satisfaction, but every day to have the capacity to empty the tank on the pitch, and from the day after to do everything that is possible to fulfill again and to empty again and again and again.
And the second question, Zaidu is ready to play, and with the exception of Luke de Jong and Leon Perez, are all players available for this match?
Yeah, we are going to have the session after, so of course we need to check a few things more, but on the paper this morning the only two players that are not ready to play are Nuan and Luke, even though they are very close to us because with Nuan we are speaking daily. Luke is making his rehabilitation here, and they are playing even with a different role, they are playing their role into the group.
Obrigado a todos. Bom trabalho.
Thank you.